All right, race fans, welcome to TurnLeftTV. Be ready for some high-speed action tonight. Step on the gas. All right, race fans, welcome to the Lady in Black. This is TurnLeftTV, and I'm your host, Heath Johnson. Oh, the High Octane Racing League Buschwackers Series visits the lady. It's the Lady in Black. It's Darlington Raceway tonight for race number 9 of the season. There's 2 races to go, including tonight. And who's going to tame the lady? Can she be tamed? We're going to find out. And there's only one way to find out, and that's watch it right here on TurnLeftTV. Well, the Lady in Black, she's calling tonight. Who's got what it takes to claim victory? You're going to watch it right here live on TurnLeftTV. All right, thank you so much for coming in here to TurnLeftTV. Appreciate you being here. Logan Brown already here. How about that? Good to see Logan in here tonight. I think we got a good one for you. This is the Buschwackers Series. It's Darlington Raceway tonight. 110 laps of pure, you know what. It is a tough track, man. Egg-shaped oval located in Darlington, South Carolina. I'm your commentator, broadcaster, Heath Johnson. Thanks so much for joining us here on TurnLeftTV. Race number 9 of the season. And it's going to be a fun one. Tonight's race is brought to you by EliteHostingUSA.com. If you're interested in an rFactor 2 server, there are 3 self-managed server packages for you to choose from. That's EliteHostingUSA.com. Also, WordPress hosting, online store hosting, VPS hosting, and shared web hosting available through EliteHostingUSA.com. And that's who provides our website here at HighOctaneRacing.net and our servers. Don't forget to join us over there, man. We got a lot of racing every weekend here at HighOctaneRacing.net. And you can join us on the Discord by clicking on that link on the website. And thanks for joining us. Buschwackers Series tonight, man. More racing in store for you this weekend. Tomorrow we'll be at Indianapolis Road Course for a 60-minute race. It's race number 2 in the High Octane IndyCar Series. And it'll be live right here on TurnLeftTV. The broadcast will start about 2 p.m. Actually, it'll probably start about 1:45, but we'd love to have you out here watching the race. And should be a fun one, man. Going to be a pretty big field. And, of course, it is the weekend of Indianapolis Road Course at Indianapolis. Again, live right here on TurnLeftTV. Thanks for joining me on the YouTube channel. Hey, we're at 767, man. I got to get 1,000 subscribers. How can I do that? I don't know. You know the secret. Let me know. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Smash the bell. Share my videos with all your friends. And hit that like button. Get those video out there for people to see. And also down in the description of this race, there are several links there for you to click on if you'd like to purchase something through SimLab. I'm an affiliate through them. I have a SimLab rig and love it, man. Been able to buy some custom pieces and attach it, sort of aftermarket type of stuff, and attach it to the sim rig. And that's what I do my broadcasting, of course, my racing from as well. As well as the charity link there, the Extra Life Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. We donate money to them. Please click on that link if you're interested in donating and helping kids out. And also, there is a link to the PayPal. If you'd like to make a donation to PayPal to TurnLeftTV, appreciate that. And thanks for being here. Just share my videos. I love that part. And hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Good racing here at TurnLeftTV. Claire Philpott joining us as well. Good to see Claire. Fireball Flash, that's Dana Grover. Going to be watching hockey. This is summertime, man. Isn't it almost summertime? What are we doing hockey, bro? It's springtime. I guess they play hockey all the time in Canada. Saturday Night Thunder will be in action tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Darlington. It's the Cup Series, 110-lap race, race number 8 of that season. And racing starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the 2018 mod, 2018 Cup mod. And it's the Saturday Night Thunder at Darlington. Take a look at the schedule here in the Buschwackers series. Of course, we are at Darlington tonight for 110 laps. Next week, we'll finish out the season at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for an 80-lap race. And of course, it'll be live right here on TurnLeftTV. Well, it's been a good season. That Five Flag Speedway race was a great one. I think we just had one caution flag at that one and a big field. Excited about how things turned out there. Guys have flipped over to the qualification session. Everybody's sort of waiting to the last minute here. We look at the 90 car. Todd Robillard coming out to make a qualification attempt. One of our Rhode Island drivers driving the 90 Sunoco sponsor machine. This track is very, very tough, man, with the way that it's shaped. It's abrasive. The corners feel really, really tight, really narrow. It's hard to make passes in the corners. The car wants to drift up toward the wall, and it's all about getting through those corners, getting down off the turns, and getting a good run. Robillard here for his first timed lap. .194. Robillard in the 90 car. Sean Jacobs in the 24. One of our Pennsylvania drivers. Vulcan's sponsor machine. Cal U Vulcan's sponsor machine. His son plays baseball for Cal U. I guess it'd be Cal U, Pennsylvania. Yeah, 30.163 is Sean's time. Currently third on the grid. Preston Hassel to the top of the grid. We had Palumbo in the 54 car. His outlap. And Palumbo hailing from the great state of New York. Preston Hassel, the top time with a 30.008. Mellow Yellow sponsor machine, number 54 car here. Ed Palumbo for his first qualification lap. Let's see where he lands. It'll be a little bit slower there, 30.235. Palumbo is fifth on the grid. How about Jesus Barbecue Iglesias, Team Barbecue out here in the 22 Orange Crush sponsor machine. Jesus, as I understand it, is from Spain, but he is now living in Brazil, I believe. I'm sure he'll correct me if through Discord or message me personally. I believe that's the understanding. 30.803 there for Jesus Iglesias in the 22. Look at the Givaldo here. Givaldo, 30.726 there for Givaldo. Currently 8th on the grid for him. So it looks like Preston Hassel might be the pole setter here. Looks like all the guys who are qualified or are qualifying have qualified. So definitely 5 minutes left, about 5.5 minutes left. These guys use this time to go through the drivers' meeting. And I'd like to say thank you so much for joining me here on TurnLeftTV. Appreciate you being here tonight. And let's get this party started. All right, welcome back. In case you just joined us, tonight we are at Darlington Raceway in the High Octane Racing League Buschwackers Series. This is TurnLeftTV. 110 lap race here tonight, and I'm the commentator, broadcaster Heath Johnson, and owner of High Octane Racing League and TurnLeftTV. It's the fun track, man. This is a very, very challenging track here at Darlington. These guys still technically in the qualification session. Actually, they are in the driver's meeting. We'll take a look at the track here at Darlington to give you an idea of this egg-shaped oval. Just under 1.4 miles in length. 4 turns, of course, and banking in turns 1 and 2 at 25 degrees, 3 and 4 at 23 degrees. The front stretch, 3 degrees, and the back stretch at 2 degrees. And, man, I'll tell you what, very, very different corners and tough. The lady in black will reach out and just smack you. It is a very tough track, abrasive track, hard to pass, and tough on tires, tough on nerves. But it should be a fun one here tonight at Darlington. Logan Brown is going with Team Barbecue. And look at that, Peixoto in here. He's in the 3X car tonight, so good luck to Gilmar Peixoto. Thanks, so guys, all you folks coming in here, and looks like we got a Let's Go Jim Willis fan in here too. And don't forget, the IndyCar Series will be back in action tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a 40-lap race at the Indianapolis Road Course. We had a huge field for race number 1 at Barber Motorsports Park. And, of course, this will be live on TurnLeftTV starting around 1:45. We'll say 2 p.m. just to be safe for everybody. Good round time there. And it's the High Octane Racing League IndyCar Series. Very popular series here so far, and a lot of interest in this one. And I'm excited about this broadcast, so don't want to miss it. It'll be flag-to-flag coverage tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Indianapolis Road Course in the High Octane Racing League IndyCar Series. Looks like we have finished up qualifications, and we will take a look at the session results. Preston Hassel in the 27 car, AMD Ryzen sponsor machine, getting ready to relocate to North Carolina. Right now, that operation up there in New Hampshire. Archer Vieta qualifies in second. Todd Robillard, Claudio Bardelli Jr. make up row number 2. Sean Jacobson, Ed Palumbo, row 3. Paul Brown, Givaldo Spindler, row 4. Givaldo, another good qualification effort for him. Dennis Yuderchin and Eugene Fedorov, row number 5. Row 6, Gilmar Peixoto and Jesus Iglesias. Thiago Gomez, Gordon Carter will start in row 7. John Stanley and Luca Simpler start in row 8. So those are the session results here.
A lot of soul.
See the time left there in the warm-up session. 8.5 minutes left before we get the command to start the engines. Preston Hassel in here giving us some folksy wisdom. Hey, good luck to all the drivers here. Patience tonight. Good luck to Heath Johnson. Hey, it's an easy job for me, man. I'm not the one behind the wheel at this track. This is a tough track. I have never really been able to, feel like I've had a good race at this track, to be honest with you. I mean, maybe just crossing the start-finish line or finish line there is enough for me, but I just cannot seem to sort it out here at this track. Taking a look at the 56 car, Gordon Carter. This is a really, really tough track. On board here with Gordon Carter, kind of get an idea of what he's dealing with behind the wheel. You add a bunch of cars there side by side, and it's going to get really, really interesting. Looks like he is maybe saw me following him in the broadcast booth here. Take a look at the arc together here, and that 4 car headed into turn 1. See, the car wants to drift way up there. The guys that do best to this track are able to get up there right by the wall, get a good run coming off, and kind of see where that dark patch is on the tire rub. The rubber laid down on the track. Turn number 3 and 4. Again, the guys that are able to get the car up there toward the wall too. And it looks like maybe he saw me in his car. Doesn't want me giving away his secrets. Thiago Gomez here, the 26 car. Well, my pick tonight. Woo! Boy, that's going to be a tough one. Who can tame the lady tonight? I'll tell you what, I am... for reasons I'm not sure I should reveal. I'm just kidding. Todd likes this track, so I'm going to pick Todd Robillard to win this race tonight. That's who I think probably has the secret formula here. A lot of confidence here. You take a look at the Todd Robillard in this 90 car. As long as he keeps that car out of trouble, I think he's got a good shot coming away with a victory here tonight. Again, we'll take a look at the schedule here. This is the 9th race of the season. We just have one more, and that's coming up next week. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, an 80-lap race. Just a little bit longer. I think we normally do maybe 70 laps in this series at these tracks, but decided to do an 80-lap race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And it is the classic oval configuration. And that's coming up next week right here on TurnLeftTV. Step on the gas. Take a look at Eugene Fedorov here in the punk rocker machine. Eugene in the 84 car. a little bit of a reset here. We're waiting on one of the drivers to be able to join us. And now just waiting on one of the drivers here. So again, thanks so much for coming in. Sorry for the delay. Looks like we will be going at the 5-minute mark. I'll use this time to give you my keys to the race here tonight at Darlington. Race the track. This is a very tough track, man, and it is tough on tires, man. It just eats up the tires. Got to exercise some patience here trying to get through the corners and also navigate that traffic. And then make sure your pit stops are on point. It's a little tricky getting on pit lane here. And it's a tough one, man. There's really no easy way to get around this track. Darlington is a very, very tough oval, egg-shaped oval, and you really have to concentrate on getting this car around the track versus getting really racy. So those are my keys to the race here at Darlington, the lady in black. All right, here we go, boys and girls. Here we go. It is time to get those belts tightened. and mix it up here at the Lady in Black. We'll take a look at the starting order here. And again, the 27 car starts in P1. Art Vieta starts in the second position. Todd Robillard will start third. Claudio Bardelli Jr. starts in the fourth position. Starting in P5 will be Sean Jacobs. And Palumbo starts sixth. Paul Brown starts seventh. Givaldo Spindola starts in the eighth position. Starting in P9 will be the 47 of Dennis Yudichin. Eugene Fedorov starts 10th, Gilmar Peixoto starts 11th, and Jesus Iglesias will start in the 12th position. Starting in 13th will be Tiago Gomez in the 26th car. Gordon Carter in the 56 starts 14th. John Stanley, Mr. Staplegun, starts in the 15th position, and Lucas Symphony will start in 16th. So again, this is Darlington, 110 laps here tonight, race number 9 of the season. Just 2 races to go, including tonight. If you're going to make a run for a championship, times are running out. You can race this track here tonight, and you should be okay. It is a tough track, but you're definitely going to have to concentrate on racing the track. Save those tires. Could be a little bit of a long run here, this track. Some of these tracks that are harder to drive, we seem like we have some long green flag runs. We exercise that patience, because it is tough to pass here. Manage your traffic, and make sure those pit stops are on point here at Darlington. Pace car is in. Here we go. It's Darlington, and it is the Buschwacker Series. Art Vieta gets a good jump on the outside line. Bardelli Jr. just behind him, so a couple of the Brazilian drivers there working together as Preston Hassel dropping back there on that inside. Now side by side with Bardelli Jr. coming off the turn. And Vieta jumps out to the lead. Art Vieta. Good start there for him. My heavens, man. Sort of got that side by side there as now Claudio Bardelli Jr. has picked up P2. Everybody sort of nose to tail now, I should say. Side by side's over for now. Take a look at Ed Palumbo here running in the 5th position. That Mellow Yellow Spots machine just behind him. Givaldo Spindle, who has had a fantastic qualification session. And look at this. 68 car looking on the low side, not able to pull up that pass, but Ed Palumbo holding on. Take a look at Givaldo Spindle there at the 6th place car. We are on board here with Ed Palumbo. Givaldo looking very racy right now in this 68. Just behind him, Sean Jacobs in the 24 car. Vulcan-sponsored Chevy. And I'll tell you what, man, Givaldo looking fast here. He is looking on the low side. Boy, Bardelli Jr. might have had some trouble there. Might have gotten up into the wall. Indicating something about some tires on this car. So really push this car pretty hard. And that car misbehaving for him right now. 19 car, Claudio Bardelli Jr. running in P2. Waldo diving down here. He's really wanting to get around. And this is This is a race that is heating up, a battle here between the 54 and the 68. 68 to the inside, and the 54 holding on to that spot. Take a look at Paul Brown. He said, "I hate this track, man." Here in the 77 car, running behind the 24 of Sean Jenkins. Paul Brown right now running in P8. Nose to tail here. Just behind him, Dennis Uderchin in the 9th position. Eugene Fedorov is in 10th. Oh, looked like Uderchin might have gotten into the wall. Fedorov also into the wall. He's scrubbing off some speed there as Jesus Iglesias gets by. Fedorov might have made contact with the wall. It looked like the 47 as well. Contact there on the outside wall. Fedorov to the inside, and he has got a little bit of an issue here for him. 84 car off the pace just a little bit. Trying to collect his thoughts. That car got up into the outside wall. We'll take a look here. Right there coming off the turn. And it looked like maybe Uderchin might have gotten into the wall too. And Iglesias does a good job of getting by. Get out of the front of Jesus' machine. You saw the 84 getting into the wall, and Jesus does a good job of getting around this 84 car. So now we know that Fedorov has got some damage to the outside of that car. Gordon Carter going to the low side. There's the 26. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide? No, looks like the 21 gets a good run as Carter gets by Tiago Gomez. And now the 21 car battling Tiago Gomez here for the 14th position.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
He's going to get it. We got a yellow flag here. So yellow flag. Pedro Gomez racing here, joining us. Good to see Pedro. So we have first caution flag here on lap 11. Pace car a little bit slow to get on the track. Let's take a look and see what happened here. It looked like it might have involved Givaldo, and he got into the outside wall, I believe, right there, and to pull that car off the wall, and it looks like it comes around and smashes the inside wall and loses the hood. Guys get by. So we'll take a look here at Givaldo as the 24 car gets by. Givaldo there side by side, and Paul Brown in the 77 car. Down on the inside, getting by. It's tough to be in that outside line side by side through the turn here at Darlington, and he gets into the outside wall right there, and then try to pull it off the wall and smashes the inside wall. And Uderchin does a good job of missing that as well. We got it in the front of Dennis Uderchin's machine. Givaldo smacking the wall right there. Uderchin is definitely cognizant of that, and then does a good job of getting around. So some damage there for Givaldo. He's going to have to get that repaired. As we go back to live here, and I would suggest you some guys are going to be coming down pit lane here. So my personal opinion here at this track is anytime you can pit and take tires, fresh tires, get them. Because tires are of a premium. We do not have a tire rule in this series. So get as many tires as you can and maybe even sacrifice a little bit of track position, as we do see some guys busy pit road here as guys coming down pit road to get some fresh rubber on those machines. And it looks like everybody and their brother on pit lane right now. Valdo pulling in his pit stall here. As you see, he's going to have a pretty significant amount of repairs to do to this machine. So the hood is off of that thing, and Givaldo in the 68 car. Interesting camera view there as focus on the car exiting pit lane, and it was back at the back of pit lane. So it looks like Bardelli Jr. is the first off pit lane in the 91 car. 54 had a good pit stop. He is in second. The 90 will be in third. 27 starts in the fourth position. Givaldo saying that he has 233 seconds of damage repaired to that machine. A tough break there for Givaldo, looking very fast early on here, and just got up into the outside wall, kind of grabbed onto that car. He ripped that steering wheel to the left, and it broke into the inside wall. So a tough break there for him. Valdo definitely will be back, I would imagine, tomorrow racing with us, and with a brand new car. But he's going to get this thing repaired, maybe get back out there and get some laps, make it a good points night. I think we're going to get the one to go here, I believe. And speaking of points, man, I want to take a look at the top 10 in points coming into tonight's race. Alvarez not here tonight, going to take a hit in the points. Sean Jacobs second, Dennis Schutz in third. Marizon fourth. Marizon's been having some computer issues. I think he lost a video card. And Preston Hassel fifth. You see Bardelli Jr., Willis, Palumbo, Spindola is in the top 10. So keeps digging here. If he stays out, get some points. Could have a pretty good night. Steve Pierce not here tonight and is in 10th coming into tonight's race. And I would suggest you, I think Bardelli Jr. probably will take the inside line here on the restart. All right, looks like Bardelli Jr. proves me right. Maybe he was listening to me. He is going to take the inside line. And that puts Ed Palumbo up on the outside line. Robillard will start in third, Preston Hassel fourth, Paul Brown fifth, and Sean Jacobs will start in the sixth position. And kind of that same strategy there. Get a good start, get this thing single file. As see, Givaldo does come back off. Actually, that's not Givaldo coming off pit lane, I believe. There he is, coming off pit lane. Looks like a Tiago Gomez going to start in the 15th position. He was the car that I saw earlier there coming off pit lane pretty late. All right, pace car is in. Start lap 16. A lot of racing to go here.
Green flag, go, go, go.
Oh, the 90 car did not get a very good start there. That inside, take a look at the 90, not on the throttle, and the 77 almost got in the back of him, and he bunches things up. As Udichin goes up on the high line, drifted up the track. Dennis Udichin in the 47, and they're going to go too wide here. Paul Brown giving Dennis Udichin a lot of room, so the 47 car back in line. Oh, the back end coming around. I hope he did not do a two-tire stop. That is not advisable. Oh, Jesus Iglesias, the 22. Side by side there with Dennis Udichin. Toyota versus Chevy in that action. And they are battling up front here as Bardelli Jr. and Ed Palumbo battling it out. And looks like Bardelli Jr. skates out ahead a little bit. Preston Hassel is in third. Vieira is in fourth. And we'll take a look at Udichin in the 47 car. He might have a really, really loose car here on his hands, and I'm thinking he might have done a two-tire stop. As Iglesias has gotten around him. And also Sean Jacobs. Take a look at that pass there with Sean Jacobs. Iglesias on the inside. Oh, we got a yellow flag here. Getting some word that Gomez might have come around. Take a look at Tiago Gomez have come around. So our second caution flag. And wow, look at that car. That is beat up. You can tell he is having a lot of trouble keeping that car going straight. As you see, he's fighting that. Go on board here with him, and you can see he's really floating around, and this car is all beat up. A lot of damage on that machine, and he is he's lost a wheel, I believe. Just some suspension damage. Take a look and see what happened there. It just looked like that thing got skatey and got into the wall. So Tiago, unfortunately, doesn't get into anybody else, but that thing is absolutely annihilated. You take a look at that. So our second caution flag. Wow, pretty hard lick there. So a second caution flag there. A little bit of trepidation there with some of that trying to get this car underneath you. Don't forget the Buschwackers Series back in action again next week for the final race of the season, Indianapolis Motor Speedway, for an 80-lap race. And we'll crown the champion at Indy next week. And of course, it'll all be live right here on TurnLeftTV. Tomorrow afternoon, man, we will be at Indianapolis Motor Speedway in the High Octane Racing League IndyCar Series. And race number 2 of the season. You see the schedule there. And Indianapolis, man, it'll be a fun one. 40-lap race. It'll be live right here on TurnLeftTV. That's right, man. It'll be a fun one. And who knows? We might have more people actually watching our race than the real IndyCar race. We're going to be competing with them. Oh, my gosh. Might get in trouble. Come on out and join us, man. The IndyCar Series, the Barber Motorsports Park race was fantastic. That is on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. Check it out in the IndyCar playlist. It was epic. That finish between P1, P2 was absolutely epic. And I think Indy Road Course will be a good one as well tomorrow. Love that track, man. When I first got on Indy Road Course, I really wasn't that impressed with it, but the more I drove it, it just grew on me. I mean, I'm from Indiana, and I live about 45 miles away from the Speedway. I've been there many, many times. And I've seen road courses race there, too. I actually watched, was it not last year, it was the year before last. I went to a GT3. GT World was there and had garage passes. That was awesome. Got to go right into the garage area and right up next to the cars. You know, as a fan, you know, at the track watching that road course, it's a little difficult. You know, I'm another super big fan of actually watching a road course race at the track. I'd rather watch it on TV, but it was really cool to be in the garage area and you know, meeting the garage or the crews. And milling around there and walking right up to the cars. That was pretty cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like they're selling those tickets, that ticket package anymore, so I did not go last year. And if they don't do it again, I'm not going to go this year either. I'm just going to watch it on TV. Pedro Gomez, he wanted to join, and then he's not able to race with us. I mean, I don't know what's going on there with Pedro, but he asked to join. Hey, can I race in this league? And he's like, no, I can't even race. I mean, you know, hey. So here we go. It looks like Claudio has taken the inside line. 27. Preston Hassel will start P2. Archiveta starts in the 3rd position, and Robillard starts in 4th. Paul Brown 5th. Jesus Iglesias up to the 6th position in the 22 car. So going back green this time for lap number 24. And again, I think it's important to be patient here on the restart. Of course, you're going to be side by side through the turn. And it is difficult to be side by side through the turns here at Darlington. We'll always exercise a little bit of patience here. And here we go, the pace car, the lights are out. Peels off the track, starting lap number 24 here at Darlington. And the 27 car there kind of squeezing that 19 car.
Go, go, go.
Here we go, back to green. And the 90 trying to sneak through there as the 27 car inches ahead. Gets around Bardelli Jr., AMD Ryzen-sponsored Ford Mustang back up front. Gets by the 19. 19 going to the outside. He wants to take that lead back. Bardelli Jr. looking a little aggressive right now. Down the front stretch, and Preston Hassel going to lead that lap. They are still side by side. Now, it's easy to get baited into a battle here early on and lose your tires. So I think both these guys are not doing themselves any favors. Oh, Preston Hassel into the wall. And, collects the 22 and the 4 and the 77 all collected in that. Preston Hassel got up into the outside wall, and Bardelli Jr. has got a lot of damage. And that collected a lot of cars there. And Bardelli Jr. has got a ton of damage. That car is absolutely annihilated. Man, that got crazy there. Take a look here, coming off the turn, and the 27 up into the outside wall right there. It grabs onto his car. He pulls the car off the wall, clips the 19, and the 19 up. Oh, the 90! How in the hell did he miss that? And the 22 gets caught up as well. The 4 ton for him. But man, how in the world did Todd Robillard miss that? Take a look at this. On board here with Todd Robillard. As you see that, watch this. The opportunity knocks. And he gets through. Gietta had nowhere to go. On board here with Arcus Gietta. Watch this. You see Robillard sneak through there, but Gietta on the brakes and almost gets through, and then the 22 plows into the 19. And Gietta is absolutely livid. The 22 car just did not get the message, I think. Orange Crush sponsor machine did not get the message. You see the 27 comes across the track, gets into the 19, and then Jesus. Oh man! And Paul Brown also collected in that. Bardelli Jr. on pit lane. Now we got some guys coming down pit lane. Our leader is the 90 cars. We got some guys on pit lane here. '54 car will start. It looks like he's going to start in the second position. So these guys are a little bit different here. They're staying out. So, I don't know if either one of these guys got on the brakes and scrubbed off any tires, any rubber off those tires, but the rest of these guys come down pit lane. Carter, Jacobs, Peixoto, Iglesias, Bardelli on pit lane. Paul Brown up to the third position, and don't know if he made a pit stop here. It looks like the 77 car did come down pit lane and get a little bit of damage repaired on that machine. We saw that he was involved in that wreck, but not much damage there. So, and it was pretty light front end damage, so he feels like he's going to be okay. The only thing you may think about there is an overheating problem. Gomez comes down for a late sequence pit stop here in the 26 car. These guys keep fooling around. I mean, some of these guys that are a lap down are going to come back out and be back on the lead lap. The 90 car has elected to take the inside line, and that puts Ed Palumbo in the 54 up on the outside line. So side by side here, and looks like Vieta up front as well. How about Lucas Sifter? Sifter running in the fifth position, it looks like. Fifth position in that 21 car, one of our Canadian drivers. Call that the school bus paint scheme. And the pace car is off. Here we go, getting ready to go back green.
Green flag, go, go, go.
And back to green here at Darlington. And Palumbo gets a good jump there on the outside line and ducks ahead of the 90 car. Vieta on the outside line there as the 21 follows him. So the outside looked like it was a little bit better on that start. I'm not sure, maybe Robillard was being a little conservative on the restart. So Ed Palumbo to the front in the 54 car, the 90. Todd Robillard in second, Paul Brown in third. Vieta is in the fourth position, and Simpner is in fifth.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
And it looks like Robillard has smacked the wall. These guys just stand to let these tires come in a little bit, and then, like I said, race this track. Let these tires come in a little bit. It looks like it might have been a single car incident. I'm not sure if somebody else might have clipped him or not. We'll see. Robillard involved in that. Take a look at there. Oh, Robillard smacking the wall. It looked like Brown might have gotten some more damage on that one. So the 90 car right here coming off the turn and a little bit wide, smacking the outside wall. And then trying to, he got kind of stuck right there. And then the 77 car, oh, just barely. It's so looks like Paul Brown just got a little bit of contact right there. He's the 90 in the wall, and he comes back across the track right here, and Paul Brown finishing him off, it looks like. And look at that. John Stanley, Dennis Schuderson both getting around. Good move there by those guys. John Stanley had a quiet night here so far, but he's on board here with him. Watch this. Oh, man. And he gets by. I guess these guys have figured out that they don't want to run around under green. All right, well, let's see. We got some commercials. Sorry there, we're having a little communication with the admin folks. Hey, don't forget, the Saturday Night Thunder will be right here at Darlington tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for 110 lap in the Cup Series. The Cup cars, a lot of fun. And that is the 2018 mod, the Cup cars. And it's 110 laps in the Saturday Night Thunder. This particular series has been going on for 22 years. 22 years, and I've said this before. I remember coming out, and Rick Hogue High Octane Racing League contacted me and said, hey, you want to do some racing? We're doing some pickup races on Saturday nights, and I think it might have been Friday nights at that point. Friday or Saturday, one of the others been so long, but I said, sure, man, let's do it. And I've been part of a High Octane Racing League ever since. And 22 years later, here we are in the Saturday Night Thunder, going strong. Come on out and join us. Not real exciting here so far tonight. We had a good first run, but now we've had a string of caution flags. All right, the 54 car. Single file here, trying to get some things cleaned up. Single file here to try to clean it up a little bit. All right, here we go. Pace car's off. Single file here to get this little caution fest under control.
Go.
Back to green. And the 54 is our leader. Little battle here, Dennis Schuderchen and John Stanley. I haven't talked too much about John Stanley here tonight. Now running in the 5th position in that 12 car. Gordon Carter is in the 56. Looks like Jesus Iglesias in the 22 car. On the bottom side, going to get by Gordon Carter. Now, that is not for position. Jesus is one lap down in the lucky dog position. 26, Thiago Gomez all over the back of the 56 car. Martelli Jr. getting around Martelli Jr. He had a pretty significant amount of damage. This car doesn't seem to be super effective at that. Down on the inside line, getting by Lucas Sifner. Now setting his sights on the 24 of Sean Jacobs. Now Sean Jacobs is one lap down in the 15th position. John Stanley here battling Dennis Schuderchen. Schuderchen go to the high side as John Stanley. Oh, Schuderchen might have made contact with the wall there as John Stanley gets by. And Fedorov now looking to get by side there with Dennis Schuderchen. Eugene Fedorov now in P5. And Uderchin now has Jesus Iglesias all over the back of him. Jesus there, throwing that car down to the inside. Almost lost the back end of it. And Jesus Iglesias battling hard. He wants to stay ahead of Thiago Gomez. He wants that lucky dog position. Ed Palumbo is our leader as the 77 of Paul Brown in second. Vieira is in third. Look at the experience of those guys. John Stanley also, that's top 4, tons of experience. John Stanley and Fedorov there close together. Stanley running in the 4th position. Take a look at Preston Hassel after having all that damage here in the 27 car. He is running in the 9th position. As you see Bardelli Jr. just ahead. And now we got a yellow flag here. And it looked like Spindola got around. He is off the pace there. They spun that car around. Just take a look and see what happened here with Givaldo. Yeah, the outside wall gets you. And then, right across the front of the 90 car. Givaldo into the wall. Just got up the track. Watch this, chasing this car. Simpfer's in the wall as well, chasing the car up the track. And it comes off the wall. He comes back down across the track and into the 90 car. On board here with Todd Robillard. Right there, nowhere to go as the 68 came across the nose. Looks like Simpfer has retired his machine. It looks like Givaldo has retired his machine. Lucas Simpfer also out of the race. Hey, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Let me know you were here. And if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button and share my videos with all your friends on any social media platform where you can share YouTube videos. Please share mine. Also, smash the bell and you get updates of when races are going live, what we have scheduled. You should be able to see that the IndyCar race is up and ready to go tomorrow. And there's a PayPal link up on the banner of this channel if you'd like to make a donation to TurnLeftTV. Always appreciate that. Click on the links in the description of the race. Scroll through all these streams we've got too. We've got a lot of stuff here. I should get rid of that circle, huh? It seemed like a good idea at the time. There we go. See all the races we've got. I have here. Playlist, the GT3 Series playlist. That's always a fun one. Saturday Showdown Series. And do some charity racing as well, extra life events, special races. So I appreciate you and your support. Guys on pit lane here. Iglesias in the 22 car is out in the lead. So Jesus Iglesias is the leader, but he is coming down the pit lane. I believe that is going to give the race lead to the 27 car. It looks like our race leader is Preston Hassel, 54. In second, Bardelli Jr. third, Paul Brown fourth, Gordon Carter is in fifth. So it looks like we might have a wave around car here with the 26. I think the 26, Thiago Gomez, will get a wave around. So he's going to get a lap back that way. And he will be back on the lead lap. The trick here, though, for him is that he will be on older tires. So the deal is with those wave arounds, if you do not, if you want the wave around, you can't pit. So Gomez inching around here to catch up to the tail end of the field, and he's going to be on older tires. Now again, single file here to try to get a handle on some of these caution flags that these guys, all of these cautions pretty much have been guys driving it in too hard, getting up into the outside wall, and coming, try to jerk the wheel, get back off the wall, and then spinning in front of a bunch of drivers. Been pretty much all of the caution flags. These guys starting to get a little frustrated with themselves and each other. And the 27 car, Preston Hassel back up front here, and the 91, the 54 of Ed Palumbo in second. The 19.
Green flag, go, go, go.
Is in third, 77 fourth, and 56 is in the fifth position. All right, back to green. Talked about Gilmar Peixoto too much here in his 3X car. It's been a quiet night there for him. He's running in the 9th position. Jesus Iglesias just gets by in the 8th spot, 60 laps to go. And Jesus to the inside. He is going gangbusters right now on the bottom side.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
This is a little bit after the fact there, but it looked like Jesus was really pressing the issue. Take a look here a little bit earlier as Jesus in the 22. It gets by the 3X car and then sets his sights on the 47. And it gets really tight underneath the 47. The 47 and look like this is it's not an easy track to navigate around the turns, but if you go on board here with Jesus, I don't think Dennis really did anything wrong. He's just trying to command the control of his car. And you see he goes down to the inside. And Jesus trying to squeeze that car into, I'm not sure what spot, but right there, Dennis, Jesus just gets a little bit loose. He was pressing the issue pretty hard. Go on board here with Dennis Udichin. On board here with Dennis from his perspective. He's down on the inside right there. And a little bit loose. A little bit loose there in the turn, but he was trying to hang on, but Iglesias looked like he was in a hurry to get around. Don't forget that Saturday Night Thunder, man. They'll be here tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Stockcar Series, the Saturday Night Thunder Cup Series, race number 8 of the season. It's 110 laps at Darlington. The lady in black. She's got a lot of work to do this weekend, huh? Going to be a busy lady in black. I don't mean that to be inappropriate, by the way. But Dave, look at that, man. Who's in the chat session right now? Is that Ritsky Novar? Givaldo, sorry about your luck tonight. We'll see you tomorrow, I would bet. But Ritsky, good to see you, bud. Ritsky, I think maybe he just found out that I was a science teacher today. At least that's what I claim to be anyway. Probably kids would think otherwise. Kind of interesting year this year with I got 3 classes that are basically the same subject and 2 more different classes. The 3 classes, one of them is just such a different class. I could hardly get any words out of those kids, and the other 2, they chat a lot and have a lot of fun, and it's a really different atmosphere. It's kind of crazy to see how the classes are different. We will be dissecting sharks on Monday, so those kids will be in for a treat, a nice, smelly, oily treat with the shark dissection. Get ready. You might even smell it through the broadcast. That's how bad it is. All right, man. Single file here. Preston Hassel is the leader. Ed Palomo second. Claudio Bardelli Jr. third. Paul Brown is in fourth. Gordon Carter is in the 5th position. Mandatory question. How many mandatory questions? Oh, I don't know. What's up? How many cautions? I've lost count. I think we're approaching about 6 or 7. It's been pretty bad, actually. We've had a bit of aggressiveness. A lot of guys maybe a little aggressive getting into the outside wall. Too much speed through the turns and pulling it off the wall, coming off the turns. And yeah, Doppler meme, man. Yeah, exactly. Hey, I'm a science guy, so I get that. In the chat session there as we get ready to go back green. Ritsky keeping it lively. Yeah, man. I'm a little smart here. You know, I'm not super smart, but I do okay.
Go.
Hey, we're back to green. Here we go. Back to green here. Oh, Ed Palumbo, a little bit loose. Or no, that's Bardelli Jr., I think. No, that's Ed Palumbo on the outside. He got a little bit looser coming off as Bardelli Jr. peaked on the inside. Sean Jacobs in the 24, man. They're all bunched up here. Sean Jacobs in the 24, getting by the 26 car. Taking over that position. Tiago into the outside or inside wall as he got into the outside, and man, that was a hard lick there for Tiago. He is off the pace. He has lost his hood. This guy's racing so hard at the start of the runs, and he is off the pace. No caution flag, but that thing is absolutely destroyed. And Tiago got up to the outside wall, I believe. Take a look here. Tiago in the 26 car. See, Sean Jacobs gets by. Tiago smacking the wall right there and comes across. Wow. The 90 car made it through. Robillard, how in the heck did he keep from getting into the 26? Watch this on board here with the 90. We got a caution flag as we're watching this one. Man, we don't even have enough time to review. Take a look here. Up at the outside again. And then boom. Inside wall action. Same story there. IndyCar Series. I bet Ritzky, what are you going to be, man? You going to be in the IndyCar Series tomorrow at Indianapolis Road Course? About 45 miles from my house. Might as well come over for some beers. I'll be in the broadcast booth. 40-lap race, and I guarantee you there will be no full-course caution flags at this track. As we're on lap 61 right now. And it's race number 2 of the season in the High Octane Racing League IndyCar Series. It'll be live at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on TurnLeftTV. Looks like Preston Hassel breaking that car down a pit lane. Leading the charge. That about Dennis Schuderton getting that car into the pit stall there, the 47 buffet machine. A lot of cheese on that car. A lot of cheese on that car, huh? Got the High Octane Racing League, the Buschwackers logo as well. I don't see the TurnLeftTV logo on that car. Guess we didn't give him enough money. Yeah, no Franco tonight. Not sure what's going on with him. Maybe he's got a hot date. I have no idea. Looks like Jacobs is the leader. Sean Jacobs in the 24 car. Gotten his lap back. Now back on the lead lap. As many caution flags as we've had. These guys lucky. Get some laps back. And don't forget, next week we will finish out the season at Indianapolis Motor Speedway for an 80-lap race. We're doing a lot of Indy stuff here. Indy Road Course tomorrow and Indianapolis Motor Speedway in the Buschwackers Series next week to finish out the season. And we'll be announcing a new schedule for season number 3. And I'll tell you what, I'm looking at my last day of work is like the 22nd or somewhere like that, 23rd, 24th maybe, somewhere on there of May, and I don't have to go back to work until August, although I am going to be taking a biochemistry class, which is going to be hell on earth. So trying to get the second master's degree. And I'm taking a class right now, so not including this class, I am 3 classes away, I think. I'll be finished. And I just don't like taking classes during the school year, so I take them over the summer. Oh, Ritzky's waiting on the new GT3 series. Get ready to go back to green. Sean Jacobs will lead the field to the green flag. Single file again. That's not really helped, has it? Single file hasn't helped. Certainly hasn't helped. He's asking if there's a master's degree in biochemistry. No, just a master's in biology. So right now I teach 2 classes that are college credit classes, anatomy and physiology, and the advanced placement biology, which is also, it's a dual credit class. So those kids that take that walk out of secondary school with, that's 6. I can't remember if the bio is a 4 credit hour class, but let's say at least 6 credit hours of college work in biology and anatomy. And after I get finished teaching high school, then I'll be able to just teach college as a second gig, maybe from home, online. So that's the plan. We'll see how motivated I am. I might just go fishing all the time and say heck with it. I like to spend money, so I definitely have to get a second job or get a job when I retire. So I'll get 2 years till I can retire. And I am eagerly anticipating that. I'm an old man, Ritzky. 64 laps here, and we've got a little ways to go. These guys cannot seem to figure it out here. You guys have stuck with it so far. Iglesias, Stanley, Spindola, and Siff are all out of the race. 12 guys still in it, suffering away.
Green flag, go, go, go.
And back to green, and Jacobs is the leader. Look at these people. They look pissed. Look at that guy right there. He is mad. Hey, look here. Stop the caution flags. This guy's got his hands in his pocket. So Jacobs is the leader here. Fedorov up to the 2nd position. How about that? Eugene Fedorov in P2. Artie Vieta is in the 3rd position. You got to go down to the bottom side. He wants to take this spot. Fedorov up on the outside line. And they are tight. Vieta going to get by. Fedorov has to tuck in the 3rd position. Fedorov in 3rd as Vieta takes over P2. Preston Hassel is in the 4th position and Palumbo in 5th. Paul Brown and Claudio Bardelli Jr. are having a little bit of a battle here. Paul Brown in the 77 car. Bardelli Jr. backs off in that 19. These guys running in 6th and 7th, respectively. Jacobs getting some laps led here in the 24. 4-car Arcadia looking fast. Preston Hassel in the 27 car going to the high side here, looking for a way to get around Eugene Fedorov. Fedorov in the 84 car up on the outside now as Preston Hassel dives down to the low side. Claudio Bardelli Jr. going to the outside. Paul Brown got a little bit loose there in the turn as Bardelli Jr. getting by the 19. And 77 now falling back to the 6th, 7th position as Bardelli Jr. is back up to 6th. Preston Hassel and Eugene Fedorov here side by side. And it looks like we have a caution flag, another one of the wall deals, it looks like. Take a look at Sean Jacobson. They got into the outside wall. We saw that right there, coming out of the turn, into the outside wall and down to the inside. And it looked like there was a secondary incident there with Fedorov as well. One of those guys were getting out of the gas, so we'll have to Fedorov off the pace. This Fedorov right here, he got into the outside wall as well. So Jacobs smack of the outside wall. So right there, contact and comes across smack of the inside wall, and that brought out the caution flag. Like Fedorov has retired his machine after he received that damage. All right, Artur Vieta is our leader, and we saw him out earlier doing some practice laps here, so he's got a little bit of and I think some of these guys could have stand to do some practice laps on a track like this. And we do have some guys coming down pit lane. Take a look at my keys to the race here tonight. Race the track. How about drive slow around the track? Save your tires. Be patient, man. Manage your traffic and pit stops on point. I probably should have extended that list and said stay off the outside wall. I think a lot of it is guys just driving too hard coming off the turns and getting up into the outside wall and then coming back into traffic. That's been the number one cause of caution flags tonight. This track is a really very challenging track because it is an egg-shaped track and the turns are kind of tight. I mean, they know they look, the normal width, but there's really not a very big racing groove here. You take a look at the track here at Darlington, this egg-shaped, and it's very abrasive too. So banking in the turns, roughly 25, 23 degrees there. And it is a tough one. So now we got RJ Vieta up front, Bardelli Jr. in second, Gordon Carter in third, Palumbo fourth, and Paul Brown in the fifth position. I believe we're going to go green this time by. There's Gordon Carter coming down pit lane here. Looks like he might be making a late pit stop here in this sequence here. So the 56 car on pit lane taking some service. You might have one more lap. Again, single file here. Looks Vieta, one of our Brazilian drivers. Starting this off for us. Hopefully we get a good run here. That's what we're looking for. All right, here we go. Back to green this time by. How long? Can we get a couple laps
Green
in?
flag, go, go, go.
Back to green. This guy's having a little bit of a challenge here at Darlington tonight. I mean, the real track is tough, as I understand it. Bardelli Jr. in second. Ed Palumbo in the 54 is in third. Brown fourth. Uterchin up to the fifth position. Uterchin wins. We all get free pizza. 26, Thiago just behind him. Now Gomez is in the 11th position. As we take a look at RJ Vieta, our race leader. Just behind him as they start to stack up just a little bit. Getting a little racy there with Bardelli Jr. and Ed Palumbo. Good battling here as Ed Palumbo and Claudio Bardelli Jr. are battling it out. This is starting to stack up a little bit. Vieta on the is the race leader. As now Ed Palumbo looking to try to get by Claudio Bardelli Jr. on the inside line. And And the Mellow Yellow sponsor machine on the inside. A good side-by-side racing here between the 54 and the 19. Hard to pull off a pass here. You can get a good run on the outside line if you do it right. And Ed Palumbo still pushing the issue here on the inside line. Not able to pull off that pass, and he backs off and reclaims the third position. Paul Brown watching that action in that in the 77 car, running in the fourth position. So those guys got a little bit of more speed than what Vieta has, but they start getting a little racy here. Palumbo down to the inside again to give it another shot. As he's starting to watch this action behind him, and you see Bardelli Jr. and Palumbo. Palumbo still pushing that issue on the inside. Take a look at Gilmar Peixoto in the 3X car, running in the 8th position. Quiet night there for Gilmar. He's been able to suffer through some of these caution flags. Just behind him is Gordon Carter in the 56 car. Now Gordon dove down pit lane to take a little bit of a late sequence pit stop. This 56 car running in the 9th position. Here we go, and oh no! Bardelli Jr. up on the outside. He gets into the wall, and Ed Palumbo sneaks through into 54. Bardelli Jr. has a heck of a lot of car here underneath him right now. There's definitely some hurting going on with that 19 car. And Ed Palumbo here now vying for the race lead. Ed Palumbo to the inside, battling Archer Vieta. And Ed Palumbo is going to take the race lead here in this 54 car. Battling Archer Vieta, Paul Brown in this mix as well. So this is getting a little interesting. Take a look out of the back of Ed Palumbo's machine. Archer Vieta and Paul Brown. Claudio Bardelli Jr. now back to the 4th position. Gordon Carter and Gilmar Peixoto. Peixoto into the outside wall as Gordon Carter gets by. Peixoto having some trouble. And Gordon Carter picking up a spot. Yeah, we got a little bit more racy coming up front here with Paul Brown and the 4 car of Archer Vieta. And, whoa, boy. We had that going. We got another caution flag. It actually looked like it was on Vieta as we were watching a little bit of a replay there. So Paul Brown to the inside. And Vieta, I don't know what the heck there. Was there contact? I didn't see it. And Vieta into the wall. There's a right across the track. And it looked like there was contact there with Paul Brown's machine. And those guys both getting into one another right there. I'm not sure that was a... Take a look there as it looked like both those guys sort of vying for the same real estate. A pretty close deal. You watch that black line there in the paved area. And Vieta hard into the wall. A really tough break there for Vieta. Looking out of the back of his car. Sort of. You can get a back end view. I love that guy cycle through 75 cameras. Love that. Take a look out of Bardelli Jr.'s machine here, I believe. Probably see it there. Right here. It looked like maybe the 77 car from that view did come up a little bit. We're going back to live. We've got some pit stops underway. Preston Hassel on pit lane. You see Ed Palumbo slipping by right there. I'm going to find a way to get a good camera right at the exit of pit lane so we can get a little bit of a battle. Get the pictures of the cars coming off pit lane, the battle to the line. Been a little bit of a painful race here for these guys. Not their best effort, to say the least. Ed Palumbo is our leader in the 54 car. And now you're guaranteed a top 10 run here with all these guys wrecking out. Or getting mad and leaving. What, a combination of both, probably. Preston Hassel shown in second position, Utichin third, Robillard fourth, and Carter is in fifth. Guys trying to slave away here, maybe get a good finish, maybe work on a points night. And we have one race to go, and that's coming up next week, and that is Indianapolis Motor Speedway, an 80-lap race on May the 19th. Racing, of course, will start at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll crown the champion in the High Octane Racing League Buschwacker Series. Webb Palumbo will lead the field to take the green flag. Looks like Vietta's come down pit lane here. A little bit of a late race or late caution sequence pit stop for him. Don't know if he's deciding to retire his machine or not, or just taking some fresh tires. Looks like he is maybe taking some tires. Be nice if they had pit crews running around the car in this sim. And they can animate stuff, so they might as well. That'd be great. Preston Hassel starts in the second position, Yuch in third, Robillard fourth, Gordon Carter fifth. And Vietta is on pit lane.
Green flag, go, go, go.
All right, back to green. And Palumbo has, I think, late in this race really shown to be the strongest car. He was patient. He got around Bardelli Jr. Preston Hassel, we know, has a fast car. Ed Palumbo down to the inside. Drifting up the outside line, and here's where you start thinking about, hey, man, you got 20 laps to go. How hard are you really going to push this thing? And Vietta has retired his machine. So he's retired, so he's out of the race. Now we have just 8 cars in the race. So a little bit of a tough night here at Darlington for some of these guys. Take a look at Robillard and Udichin side by side. Bardelli Jr. in this mix as well. Bardelli Jr. to the outside. Not sure where these guys are going to go. But it is go time. And Bardelli Jr. does make that pass on Robillard. And Bardelli Jr. says, hey, man, I got to get this car back to the front. 19 now pressing the issue here with the 47 car. 47 car might be looking big picture here. He is in the points hunt for a championship. See that in-race season standings coming up here. And you see Udichin is third in points. Jacobs fourth. Jacobs is in second, so a pretty tight battle there. Just 2 points separate those guys. Alvarez not here tonight. Will take a hit in points. As you see Bardelli Jr., a little bit better stuff there, getting out to away from Udichin and Robillard. And Palumbo is the leader, and Preston Hassel is in second. About 0.3 of a second separate the two of these guys. Now up to 4. Palumbo extending that lead over Preston Hassel. Hassel looks like he's a little bit harder into the turns, but scrubs off the speed coming off the turns. As Ed Palumbo's been able to open up a little bit of a gap, although it looks like Preston's got a little bit faster lap this time. Now closing in, making a little run at the 54 car. This is an interesting battle to watch between the 54 and the 27. 27 has inched a little bit closer. Take a look at Gordon Carter here. He has gotten that car up to the 6th position, the 56 car. Just ahead of him is Robillard and Unichin, side by side there with the 90 and the 47 car. 47 car now letting that 90 go. Dennis Unichin now dropping back to the 5th position as Robillard takes over 4th. Oh boy, a little bit loose there coming off the turn. Got to be careful not to get up into the wall. Martelli Jr., he's now caught these guys. Oh, no! There's contact there, getting into the 27 car. A little bit of contact. Between Bardelli Jr. and Preston Hassel. Just when it was getting a little good. Take a look at the replay here. Right here as there's contact there between the 27 and the 19. Hard to see what precipitated that. Take a look at the back of Ed Palumbo's machine here in a second here, but it looked like maybe the 27 car, definitely 27 and the 19 got together. Take a look at the back of Ed Palumbo's machine. And looks like maybe Bardelli Jr. from that angle might have come into him. The other angle, it looked like maybe take a look here, coming off the turn. And look like those guys just arguing for the same real estate. And Palumbo is our leader. Now you got to be asking yourself, what are you going to do as far as pit stops? So got to wonder what we're going to do here as far as caution flags. Are we coming down pit lane? So it does look like some guys are going to be coming down pit lane. It'll be interesting to see what Ed Palumbo does with this. He is the leader, and here he goes down pit lane. So this is going to be a really important pit stop here. We're on lap 100. On board here with Ed Palumbo. Kind of interesting, the dash placement there of that tack, and it's just kind of a ridiculous place where you can't even see it because of the steering wheel. Jacobs staying out there to so we got some guys maybe taking some tires there. Looks like Preston Hassel has retired his machine. Now Sean Jacobs, he stayed out, so he's going to come down pit lane. And Bardelli Jr. will be our leader. Alrighty, boys and girls. Let's see. Ritzky Novar, Jesus Iglesias. Oh my God, he's in there, man. Now, this is a bad race. We might even have to delete this stream, so enjoy it now.
Green flag, go, go, go.
All right, back to green. Gordon Carter starts in that second position. Palumbo third, Robillard fourth. Utichin will start in the fifth position. Can we make it? We can do it. Palumbo going to the outside. Gordon Carter trying to hold his own there on that inside line and drifts up there just a little bit as Palumbo now takes down to the inside. Side by side there with Gordon Carter. Palumbo in the 54 car and Gordon Carter racing for the second position. Gordon Carter fighting back on that outside. Palumbo on the inside. He said it is go time. We'll try to run down Claudio Bardelli Jr. These guys get a little bit racy. That's exactly what Claudio wants to see. And here we go. Side by side there, Palumbo and Gordon Carter. Todd Robillard watching this action as Bardelli Jr. wants to see these guys side by side, but now Ed Palumbo clears the 56 car. 56 dives down to the inside. He wants that spot back. Ed Palumbo now in second. Gordon Carter third. Robillard is in the fourth position. Claudio Bardelli Jr. is our race leader. Gordon Carter might have smacked the wall there as Robillard now peeking on the inside. Gives him a lot of room. Now Bardelli Jr. Can he hold on as Palumbo closing in? Oh, Bardelli Jr. went up on the outside line there, side by side here. This is for the race lead. Oh, tight right there. There's contact. Ramadan. Oh my gosh, Gordon Carter got involved in that. Palumbo inches by. Gordon Carter now down to the inside. He's going to try to get around. And Palumbo muscling his way through. Now he's going to play a little defense as Bardelli Jr.'s got to run. Cross the start-finish line. We'll have one to go. Gordon Carter to the outside wall. Gordon Carter to the outside wall, and they're wrecking. As Gordon Carter is off the pace. He got into the outside wall, it looked like. And Gordon Carter, a ton of damage there for him. And we got a caution flag. We have a green-white checker, and Ed Palumbo did not want to see that. We'll take a look and see what happened to Gordon Carter. He got up into the outside wall. Maybe worrying about the 90 car and then smacking that inside hard. We've seen a ton of that tonight, guys, getting off. Oof. Up into the outside there. Ed Palumbo did not want to see that caution flag. Now you got a small number of drivers here. You know, do you pit? Green, white checker. I had a feeling it was going to end that way. And Palumbo muscled his way through. And Palumbo certainly did not want to see that caution flag come out. And I think the 19 car probably didn't want it to come out either. Now, you know, here's the question. You know, if you're in a situation where you're like Dennis Udich and Gilmar Peixoto, what do? I say you come down pit lane. You take some fresh tires. There's not a lot of laps on these tires, but I say you come down pit lane, especially if these guys stay out. Come down pit lane, take some tires on that thing. Sean Jacobs as well. Certainly those back three, maybe even Todd Robillard to come down pit lane. I would come down if, you know, say I was the 3X24 or the 47, I would definitely come down pit lane. And the 47 car sees that. Maybe he's listening to my broadcast. He's going to come down pit lane here now and take some fresh tires. Can that benefit him? I think he might pick up a couple spots here. These guys are on a little bit older tires. Of course, they don't have a ton of laps on their tires. Maybe 6 laps or so. But we might be looking at the 47 car making the right call. He's going to come out in the 6th position, but he will have fresh rubber on that machine. So Ed Palumbo will start in the lead here as Bardelli Jr. will start in the 2nd position. Robillard 3rd, Jacobs 4th, Peixoto 5th, Uderson 6th. Now here we go. Green, white checker here at Darlington. And this has been a little bit of a nightmare for these guys tonight. Probably the worst race I've seen in a long time. First run there with about 10 laps was, I think, the longest run they've had. Ooh. All right, here we go. Green, white checker. 54. It's been a little while since we see that car at Victory Lane. He says he's in the good luck paint scheme tonight. Bardelli Jr. starts 2nd. Robillard 3rd. 44, Sean Jacobs in the 4th position. Here we go. Don't forget, Uderson's on fresh tires. He's going to be eager. Good jump there for the 54 car. Good jump for the 54. And Dennis Schuderson in that 47 not able to really take advantage of that those fresher tires. Does get side by side there with the 3X, but he's going to have to get by in a hurry. And Palumbo in the 54 car got a pretty sizable lead, but Bardelli Jr. on the move. Here we go, across the start-finish line. This'll do it for us. One more lap to go. Bardelli Jr. to the outside. Palumbo, hard into the turn. Oh, side by side there. They are beating and banging on each other. And this is going to finish. Palumbo, let's give up a spot there to the 90 car. The 90 of Todd Robillard is going to take the win. So Todd Robillard gets the win here at a messy race at Darlington. It finished kind of like it started, huh? Messy. So congratulations to Todd Robillard on getting the win. I got to so Todd Robillard in the 90 car gets the win. We are behind the wall. Does he know I'm behind the wall? So good job to Todd Robillard on getting the win. And we finally got this race in the books. So we'll look at the final results. Wow. Todd Robillard gets the win at Palumbo second, Sean Jacobs third, Gilmar Peixoto fourth, Dennis Schuderson finishes in the fifth position, Claudio Bardelli Jr. sixth, Gordon Carter finishes seventh, Preston Hassel eighth, Arthur Vieta ninth, and Paul Brown finishes in the 10th position. Finishing in P11 is Thiago Gomez, Eugene Fedorov 12th, Jesus Iglesias is 13th, John Stanley 14th, Givaldo Spindler 15th, and Lucas Simper finishes in the 16th position. So congratulations to Todd Robillard on getting the win here at Darlington, and we'll see if we can't get a quick interview with him. Todd Robillard up here joining us in the booth. And, the elephant in the room, let's address that one first. That was a pretty ugly race. Hang on one second, Todd. We got a little audio here. All right, start that again. Sorry about that, Todd.
That's all right. Just some guys over aggressive driving. There was a lot of parts of this race tonight that led to the way it ended up. the walls here are like magnets. So if you get too close to the wall, it pulls you in, and it's hard to get off the wall. And if you are able to pull the car away, you end up in the middle of traffic. So guys being just too aggressive, not letting the tire temperatures come up before they start racing hard, racing too hard before the halfway point of the race. Just there's a lot of moving parts to this tonight, but I'm sure TurnLeftTV did an excellent job of broadcasting the race, and I'm sure it was entertaining.
Yeah, it just seemed like guys could have kind of figured that out. If you're driving too hard, you're going to get it up into the outside wall, and I guess the quick reaction there is to try to jerk that car off the wall, and it brings the car across the track. We saw a lot of that tonight. We had a pretty decent little first run, I guess, comparatively so, with the 10-lap deal. But how fun was that at the end there, getting around those guys? Looked like they were starting to lean on each other quite a bit.
Well, I figured something was going to happen. There were going to be some fireworks on that last lap at least, and I just wanted to be far enough back that I wasn't going to get caught up in it. And luckily, Ed was having a hard time getting into 3 all night. He had said the car would just wash up the track. So I took the outside lane, getting into 3, and that's how I was able to get around him. I tried to race as clean as I could have tonight. I know I got into Tiago one time on the backstretch. I apologize to him. I just misjudged his braking point, and I turned him a little bit, so I apologize for that.
Well, I picked you to win tonight, too, so how about that, huh?
Well, I didn't even know that. I have the broadcast going here, but I didn't see that. But thank you.
Boy, it was this was like War and Peace here, this broadcast. It was a long one. But hey, congratulations. Next week's Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the final race of the season. And I know you like Indy. What are your thoughts there? A chance to make it 2 in a row?
I think it's possible. Everybody likes to race there. It's how aggressive people want to race, and that's how the race turns out as far as quality. If we can just keep our heads until the last quarter of the race, I'm sure it'll be a good time.
Looks like your fan Laura was in here watching the race tonight and says congratulations.
Oh, awesome.
Well, hey, good luck to you. Congratulations on the win, and thanks for all you do here at HORL, and we'll see you at Indy.
Thanks, Heath.
All right, bud. That's Todd Robillard joining us up here in the booth. A win for the 90 car. Congratulations to him. Don't forget, man, we got some racing coming up tomorrow afternoon, I should say. IndyCar Series at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the road course, 40-lap race. It'll be live right here on TurnLeftTV, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the second race of the season in the High Octane Racing League IndyCar Series. And we switched to the ovals. We'll have 2 ovals in a row there for races 3 and 4. So it should be a great one. Don't want to miss it. It's the High Octane Racing League IndyCar Series live right here on TurnLeftTV, coming up tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday Night Thunder will be in action at Darlington Raceway coming up on at 9 p.m. tomorrow. It's race number 8 of the season, and it's the Cup Series. The Saturday Night Thunder in action at the Lady in Black. Well, thanks so much for joining me here on TurnLeftTV. That's going to do it for me tonight. Thanks for joining us here, man. I am absolutely exhausted. I've been up since 5 a.m., and I am going to go to sleep. I am out of here.